San Francisco 49ers heading over to Cleveland to take on the Browns. San Francisco favored by 7. The over-under on this one, 37. Thoughts on this one?
I'm taking San Francisco to cover the 7. This spread just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I like it at 7. I'll take San Francisco to cover that.
Fair enough.
With the under. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cover with the under. I with as well as Cleveland's defense has been playing, but this game could be 20-10. Right? Like I think that might be a realistic score for this game. 20-10. No one's in any big hurry. No one's taking any monster chances down the field. A lot of, one first down and then punting, essentially, right? So a lot of 6, 7 play drives, and then it ends up in a punt. It's not going to be pretty.
Right. You know how it's funny when we, when you start highlighting different coaching matchups and how things kind of play out there. One of that I always kind of keep coming back to when we're talking a lot of that is when the Rams play the Niners. Even when the Rams have a star-studded roster and a powerhouse deal, and they go on and win this, win the title that year, and San Francisco didn't look good. Like Shanahan just has McVay's number. Well, there's a defensive coordinator out there that kind of has Kyle Shanahan's number when they square off. That's Jim Schwartz, who's the defensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns here. Kyle Shanahan 1-8 against Jim Schwartz defenses out there. So I'm going to play into this thing, and at a 7-point spread, which I actually found it and got it locked in with Cleveland at a plus 9.5 out there for a game that I don't think is going to score many points. Like, it's going to surprise me if we get really over about 35 total points. So I'm going to take Cleveland to cover that spread on this one. I am going to take the under. I think that this one's going to be a kind of a gross, grimy type of grinded out game, and you're going to see this thing ultimately play out at a 14-10, 15-12 type of matchup here. But I do have Brandon Ayuk going over 47.5 receiving yards. I think that he'll probably see about 5 or 6 different receptions on this thing and just find a way to kind of plug and chug, get just over that 47.5.
I have CMC under 72.5. He was on my Pine list on the Tuesday show, kind of doubling down on that here just a little bit. I think he could very well end up with 67 and a touchdown, but I think what they might do is to get outside of kind of the teeth of the Cleveland front 7. I think you might see CMC with more receiving work this week, right? Like just short passes, swing passes, use the screen game, that type of thing to help get some offense generated without having to toss the ball down the field, if you will. So under 72.5 rushing for CMC.